on that note, there's usually a couple ways we can connect with people, and we can go really direct to working with them. If we're finding people on social media, or people are calling our phone number off a billboard, there's a place where they are in their journey of purchasing from us, and there's a place where we want to be able to meet them and understanding the problem. Because if we can understand the problem, and we can really approach a solution driven aspect based on where they're at, that needs. So basically, we're listening for a problem we can solve, and people can have varying problems at various stages that we're able to speak to in a predictable way. So we can work on a skill like lead generation, like connecting with a stranger and turn them into a friend as fast as possible, so that that person can learn more about how much we know and can support them in their business. There's a famous quote, Zig Ziglar, I've said it a bajillion times, you've probably heard it before, but nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. So by listening and actively hearing where somebody is in their process and providing a solution to that problem, being able to do that in a predictable way that's not chaotic for you is my intention here. So we're gonna start with just the 2 methods that will reach out to people. That'll begin tomorrow. We'll know what to say in those 2 methods. From there, as we move through the week, we'll learn those 10 questions we discussed and how to apply those. If you haven't seen the 10 questions, it's what to say above in the guides. But having the ability to apply those 10 questions in your business on a list of people, no matter where they are on the list, and kind of being able to sort those people makes a huge, huge difference. Essentially, people go from total stranger to you either learning about them or asking them to if you can solve a problem for them in their business. At that point, people are either going to be rude, or they're going to be kind, or they're going to need you to solve that problem. So people say yes, or they say no, or they don't say anything, whatever. So people say yes or they say no, essentially. And we didn't know if people have followed up, if they've reviewed the tool, if they've completed the process that we're requesting in order for them to have the transformation or the benefit of working together. So in doing that, I just want to echo that by having a predictable method, knowing exactly where somebody else in that process is, you can expedite how fastly you can solve that problem for somebody without seeming pushy or needy, because those 2 things will kill the energy of a sale, kill the energy of a relationship.